Scene 1, take 1, mark.
Meeting.
Scene 2, cat 1, take 1, mark. Scene 2, eagle, take 2, mark. Scene 6, cat, take 1, mark. Scene 8, take 2, mark.
My name is Douglas Haddad, and I'm the writer-director of the movie Butterfield. This movie is all about a 12-year-old boy named Corby Butterfield who encounters a lot of obstacles in his life. He loses his father, and this really spans a big problem within the family. What ends up happening is that Corby Butterfield goes through a lot of things that kids deal with, such as bullying, and he also deals with a lack of empathy from his coach. So Corby goes through all these trials and tribulations, but it also shows along the way there's people that are out there that are willing to help him. Whether he realizes it or not, he encounters this skater girl who recognizes his existence. His Uncle Al is always there to encourage him and support him in need. And then he has a chance encounter with this guy named Renard. And what ends up happening is he teaches him some life lessons really about the meaning of life. And we're all in search of that meaning of life. And what he teaches him is that you are never alone.
I'm Corby and I lost my dad to cancer. And I play soccer, but I'm not super good at it. And then one day I meet Renard, and he teaches me to believe in myself and about spirit guides.
Spirit guides can come in many different forms. They can be people, animals, or there are other types of wildlife that cross your path. They're there to guide us in times of need and through the great mystery of life.
So, there was a moment when we were recording this film where the character Renard says, paint a picture with your mind of the world you want to see. Use your imagination, let it fly, and create who you want to be. And I was really inspired by that line because I think that if people put more energy toward being who they can be and to be their very best person, we would all be in a better place in this world.
It's a power story. I'm a heart-centered storyteller. So to have a story that's based on coming from the light out of the darkness, having that story that gives people a voice, anything that kind of moves the needle on the narrative in that regard and shows that we're all connected as humans. It's a shared human experience.
I believe there's something for everybody in the film. There's heart, there's adventure, there's mystique, there's action. So there's something for everybody.
I think it's a very interesting film. I think it's a very interesting concept, some that I've never seen before or heard before in film.
I think it's something really real because I feel like we've all experienced, family members getting sick, parents passing, people passing in our lives. And so I'm just glad that we can all kind of connect through the story.
So the theme of bullying for me is just all encompassing. It happens from when you're a very young person all the way up through adulthood. And just realizing the difficulty that people face and sort of finding their own feelings and how their voice and their inner voice speaks to them, and a way to bring yourself out of a tough situation with some grace.
Working on a project like this and seeing a group of people come together, a lot of them for the first time, never worked on anything before, just seeing them all gel and come together is inspiring to me. I've been in the field for a long time. It's just inspiring to see these folks coming together, gelling as fast as they are, learning their positions, and enjoying the process. And I give Doug a lot of credit for that, and everyone that's here today is really dedicated to trying to tell this story. So it's inspiring to me.
So in terms of the film going, it was actually amazing last week to do the table read, to see this come to life. We've had the script for a couple of months, or a month or so, but to get everybody together to do that table read and then to have it come to fruition. The last theatrical thing I did was in 3rd grade playing Matthew from Dr. Dolittle. So I did look at those old pictures and remember that I had to memorize a lot more lines than I had to do this time. So it was a little bit less tedious, but it was also enjoyable to actually have it come to life.
Pictures up.
Rolling sound.
Meeting.
Scene 1, tree 1, take 1, mark.
Action. Butterfield, what have I been telling you? Results speak for themselves. You have to see where you want the ball to go. If you don't, you'll always be out of position.
Find yourself.
So I played multiple roles in this film. I played the role as writer-director. I was also cinematographer, so putting together an entire shot list was interesting. And we were in the squelching heat too. It was over 90-something degrees, it was humid, and just to be able to go through every single shot and squatting down, I can't thank my cast and crew enough. They were absolutely fantastic. Nobody was complaining when we could have, but we went through a lot in a day because a hurricane was coming in. It was getting cloudy, and we were rushing against time to try to get so many shots in.
The aspect of signs in the film has been very interesting. There's some fox symbolism, and we've all started seeing foxes at our houses, and that's been really cool. I just saw one 2 days ago, and butterflies are everywhere. Like when we filmed here, there seems to be butterflies showing up in every place that we're filming, so that's really cool.
My father died in '05, and I was up hiking with my oldest daughter, and we were up on Talcott Mountain, and I saw a butterfly, and my dad was a big outdoorsman and he loved nature. So I said to my daughter, I said, watch this. I went over and I put my fingers around the butterfly, and I looked back at her and I'm like, it's not moving. I stood there for a period of time, which was really weird because it was a little bit emotional for me. And then when I walked away, I had my dad's hat on. It's like a cowboy hat. It flew and landed on my hat, and I'm like, whoa. Her name's Jessica, and I'm like, Jess, I can't believe this. So I think the whole butterfly and this production, I might have been called to it.
So after reading the script, I saw that at the end scene and the final scene, when Corby's done saying his last line, there's a butterfly flying in the air. So I feel like this has something to do with it. It's fun, but very hot. They're all nice people, and I met new friends, and it was a fun time here, yeah.
I mean, it's really cool. People are really nice.
It's fun, it's nice to meet new people, and I really like it. I'm just really glad to be here, for real. Like, I just love all this.
For me, as the script supervisor, one of the biggest challenges was, well, the heat. It was really hot. I mean, really hot. There was a lot of heat, but we got through it. But I think with this particular script, there was a lot of people moving around in different places and trying to make sure that everybody was sort of on the right page. That the feet were in the right place and the ice cream was in the right place, and every scene kind of fit the way it was supposed to. Working with Doug was so neat because he's so energetic, he's so into his story, he knows his stuff, and he's just very easygoing, and we had a great time sort of on the set. It was light, it was energetic, and yet at the same time, we got everything done based on the script. So it was really wonderful.
Working with Doug was very good. He managed everything super well. He was open and very flexible with people, and was able to manage all the different competing personalities that come together when you're managing a project of this size. So overall, I thought he did a really great job.
Doug has a personality that you want to do your best for him, and he's very he works with you, and he just wants to bring out the positive nature of your individual part. So it's nice to see, and I expect that because I know Doug personally.
It's a lot of fun though. He knows what he's doing with everything.
There's been a lot of months of preparation in advance. I want to thank the talent for preparing for this as well, and the crew. It's going to be possible to capture it without you.
So we've given up on the whole ice cream truck idea, changed the script, and then we show up for rehearsal today. The ice cream truck shows up, the guy is totally game for being filmed. So next week, he's coming back and we got our ice cream truck. Here we go. And we're eating ice cream right now, too. Watch out for those signs. That's right. Ice cream trucks, they're everywhere.
Can I have that money back, and then I'm going to pretend he had any money? Can I have this back? I'm going to pretend he had you.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
at this. Come on, I thought you were Zen, Renard.
Always need a good helper.
Dog.
Are we good to go?
Good to go, yeah.
Alright, very
Food!
Yeah, you're growing boys, you need to constantly feed. Thank you!
Wait, let me see how many pages I have to wait.
I am on, hold on, I think I'm on 2,
Nice shirt.
3.
Thank you.
Hold on.
After
4? Will it be a 4?
Renard is also an adventurous climber of kidscapes, especially the pirate ship.
I'm on top of the world!
So right now we're doing the opening scene for the film, and we're using the drone, and it's going to be a great shot coming right from the park all the way up to the field. And then the end of the film, we're going to also have a drone shot. So, are you ready? Ready for takeoff.
Over toward us.
I won't hit you.
That's okay. I see it.
Try and bring it slow so you can get it.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Co-stars the mosquitoes. Yes, co-stars of the mosquitoes. Wait, this is called Butterfield. Butterfield. And hey, we're shooting this way. Come on, this has got to go on a big screen behind the scenes.
Here we go!
Oh, help me. Okay, just pray, relax.
Motivation from Simone Biles.
Paint the picture in your mind.
What was Uncle Al's line about the Olympics?
It was, listen, you just know that you just got to keep practicing. Okay, I just bludgeoned that line. Okay,
This log was not supposed to move,
I know.
and it's moving.
Listen, you just keep practicing.
Oh.
And before you know it, you will be in the mud.
All right.
So you might want to just turn around. And if you actually go in the mud, oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh my God.
All right,
All right, you are going to make it, Renard.
all right, the real leaders get back up after they fall.
Yes, they do. This isn't Rocky, but it's close enough. It's Butterfield, the hero within.
All right.
Here goes Renard. He made it through. No mud after all. Oh.